So we are going to check on Fuzzy Nuggets, the queen cells we started. I'm not super good at grafting, so I think there were only, when we had checked after 24 hours, there was only a couple of the 9 cells worked. So hopefully they continued those on, and we'll check real quick. This will help us plan to see if we need to set up the little mating nukes. We're going to need to know how many to set up. So we're going to just have a quick look here. All right, girls, you've been doing your job.
I think they're very calm.
They may not have done anything, guys.
Oh, and in that case, the whole day goes caboose and no beavers. That would be very horrible. 1.
2.
Perfect. 2.
That's good.
That doesn't look as long as they. Oh yeah, because the rest of the plastic
All
first.
right.
Is that good?
Yeah, I think that was. I think that was the plan.
Oh, well then we only need 4 frames.
So we only need 4.
So that means it's the wealthier hives sacrifice.
I do want to see if we have any. You don't want to leave these out. What do I do? I wanted to see if we had any more other.
So I know Ethan's is definitely one of the wealthiest hives. What's the second wealthiest? Because if we only need 4 frames, then the 2 wealthiest hives would be the sacrificers.
Yeah.
So is mine or Darcy wealthier?
I don't know. We'll have to see, I guess. Let's just check and see if we have any queen cells on the bottom real quick.
Why would they do that if they already have some?
Hopefully not, but if there was some, then we can take those out. Ooh. I think we may have missed one last week, guys.
Missed what?
Come on.
Missed what?
So
You seem really concerned. What's happened?
you know how we were getting all the queen cells last week
Yeah.
after we had put in the grafting
Yeah.
things? I think we missed one.
Is that bad?
Well, that means we may have another. We may just take this frame out also.
Oh.
I keep forgetting. I mean to use the smoker and I blow on them. And get some.
There's a whole bunch of pesky drones over here. I think.
Oh my gosh! Check out that queen cell we missed.
Oh, but that one's a very nice one. We don't
So
want
we're
to
gonna just
destroy
put that. No, we're not. We're gonna put this whole thing straight in the queen castle today.
Oh, good.
Hey. All right, so we're gonna take this one out right now because we don't want to. Okay. Brian, would you just bring the whole queen castle out now? We're gonna skip painting the second coat, and we'll just stick it. I don't want this to fall over. Ethan, can you help Brian carry the bottom board out? It's in 2 parts. Ethan, just go help. I don't think he realizes how much it is. Do you see that?
Oh, yeah. Aw, Beach is climbing over it.
So if she hatches out first, she could kill the other ones and sting them. See?
I guess she can do it. She doesn't have to use it. She has to because remember, she can sting multiple times.
Right.
So
we're gonna put her in her own little colony.
And wait, and there's one little thing, like they have dividers, right, between different, like little hotel rooms.
That's right.
I think that's so cute. Like we made like little hotel rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like all salad. What?
Uh-oh.
What?
Guess what I got?
What? Stung?
No, but I got a bee crawling up my pants.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
How do you know that?
Because I can feel it. All right.
A tickle? A bee climbed up my pants!
I got a bee crawling on my pants. Okay.
Is it tickling?
Yeah. Okay, can you just put, I have this before I get stung. I just gonna put them in here.
No, you're gonna get Mama! Oh, give it me!
Okay, don't film this. Alright, so I got the bee out of my pants. And I've tucked my pant legs into my socks, so we won't have that happen again. Okay. Whew, that was scary.
Is the girl back into her hive off the leaf now?
Yes, she is.
Good.
Good job. Good rescue mission. I didn't get stung. Bee didn't lose her stinger. So that was all good.
Why do we want to go down with the queen?
What are we doing? What are we looking for?
I can't.
Wait.
Do you remember?
Oh, queen cells.
More queen cells.
Oh, but we have to...
The bottom box. The bottom box has a big mama.
Yeah, the queen's
Well,
down
just-
there, but they may
Big
feel
Mama?
really crowded. So
Mama?
we're gonna see.
Mama, we just want to be careful that we don't let her out.
Yeah, we don't want to lose our big mama.
No.
And don't let her out.
Where did the tool go?
We don't want to let her out of there.
We need like 5 hive tools around.
I remember when it was just happy and we only had one.
Yeah. I know. We had 1 hive tool when life was simple, huh? Alright.
Yep.
Any queen cells? I don't see any. I think we're okay.
No, he's probably checking the frames, though.
Well, I don't know.
I don't think it's likely.
Okay, so this is the frame we took out of Fuzzy Nuggets that had the unexpected queen cell that we had missed last week. We went through and thought we got them all, but there was one and it's hanging out here on the bottom. Way down, it's a big one. Which I think Darcy showed in the video, but see it way down there? So I've pulled this frame of bees out. We're gonna put it in the middle.
Can this say a putty?
Yep, you can stick that in if you want. Frame of honey, and then we're gonna add an empty frame of foundation. And the other ones that we're going to put the queen cells in that we grafted, we're gonna add those tomorrow after making these 2 queenless.
But would this have gone bad? Because this is a long time ago. There's a bird seed in that. That was a year ago.
No, well, that's from the winter. So yeah, it's okay. It should be fine.
What
And
box?
we'll give it to them.
So do they have
Okay.
brood? So really, but we need still
Oh.
4 frames of brood.
Ew, you know what? Good question. Maybe we don't want to give them the honey then? Do we just want to feed them? Because we're going to add more brood in there.
Oh, yeah.
Because we can only hold 3 frames. So maybe we don't give them the honey. I don't know whether it's more important to give them the honey and the extra foundation.
Well, I think
Or-
that's good because they would have brood, honey, and extra foundation. That's a pretty good hive than having no honey.
So we should give them, yeah, but they don't have a lot of brood. There's not a lot of brood hatching out and there's a ton of drones. So that's why I think we need to give them more brood.
Okay, so in this, I'll just put it here.
Okay, we can decide that in a minute.
A few girls will go in with
Oh, did you bring the lids out so we can cover them up?
No.
Did you do that? Okay, thank you, Bri. I think we're going to give them another frame of brood from the kids' hives because all of their hives are getting pretty packed. So that will downsize their hives and boost these. And so I guess I just put a syrup feeder on the top instead of giving them a frame of honey. Dilemmas of a beginning beekeeper. Okay, well,
A little bit.
yeah, they've built it out already, huh? Started to.
Yep. Yeah, there's no honey or anything. You're just building this out. So I think we can skip this box and go down into the second.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, just next year I can scrape that out pretty easily. And put it in the controlling station.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing it's no brood.
I would just put it up in their feeder. Up in your feeder?
Oh, yeah, that would
That's what we did with Ethan's and that worked out good. And they can clean it and they have access to it themselves.
Ooh, they're gonna like that. A few drops just drip down on them.
So your feeder's on its side, but you can just set it right in there. you know.
Ooh, this is a sticky hive tool now.
That's okay. They always get sticky.
This looks good down here, look.
It does.
Oh, you're going to use your leg. Take out one of these middle things.
It's usually better to start on the side because the queen is less likely to be on the side. And it's the hardest frame to get out. Is the, the first one.
Oh, yeah. Keep slipping.
Here. Good try.
Oh, that's what that's for.
Mm-hmm. So you just pry it up one side.
Well, one thing is these gloves don't help either.
I know. You got it?
Not well. All right, there we go. Now I can.
All right.
Okay, don't.
It's good. Nice and slow.
Oh, this is endless flame, it feels like.
Wow.
And nothing on that side. A little bit of pollen. Oh, lots of nectar and pollen on this side.
Mm-hmm.
These over.
Mm-hmm. What we're kind of doing is checking to see how much brood you have. Because if you don't have that much, we're going to take brood from Ethan's.
But don't we need 4 frames? Should we take some from Darcy's?
Possibly, yes.
Oh, it's 4 frame.
I know. I wish we had gloves for your hand sizes.
Ow. I can only get this one side.
The frame grabber may help you better, you know?
Oh, this is heavy. I think this is honey.
Yeah, they're packing it.
Is this honey?
There's brood in the middle
Okay.
and honey around the outside.
So this one might be a good one to steal.
That is a good one to steal.
Okay, do you know where the...
Let's see how much you have first, Bri. Because I don't want,
I don't have much.
if you don't have a lot of frames of brood up here, then I just don't want to take it. Ethan had like 2 full boxes of brood almost.
Oh, so here's a definite, but if we need 4 frames, then it'd just be really hard.
But we don't want your hive to swarm either, so, you know, we just got to keep our eye on things.
Oh, I think a bee just stung me.
Where? Okay, go get the stingies. We've had a bit of a robbing situation going on when we got into Brian's hive earlier. We had some honeybee healthy sitting out and it sent off everybody kind of spastic. We sprayed everybody's entrances with honeybee healthy afterwards to kind of keep them occupied in there while we were taking boxes apart. But Ethan couldn't really do his own inspection too easily because it was a little bit crazy. But basically, he's got brood in all 3 boxes. The top box is completely drawn out now with the honey and eggs in some of the frames in the top box. His middle box is all brood with some capped honey on the top and bottom as well. So even though it's not 9 frames worth of brood, it's still pretty hopping. They've drawn out all frames end to end in each box. All 6 frames are drawn out. They haven't left the end frames empty or anything. So we're probably going to need to put a 4th box on here. We just removed 2 frames of brood that we're going to add here to our queen hotel. Like I showed earlier, we have the 2 queen cups that we grafted successfully, and then we have one queen cell that we didn't catch that was a normal swarm cell in fuzzy nuggets as well. She's out. Ethan was just watching one hatch. Oh, look at she is.
She's cooling herself off.
Yes.
Look, there's another bee that's hatching right there.
Oh my. Yes. Very sweet. So we have, this is one of the frames. It's got brood and some capped honey, and all the brood's about hatching out. So that's just what we want. And another frame here with some pollen as well. So I'm going to show you how we zip tie this in. So I'm going to take some zip ties. And did you want to do this, Ethan?
It looks pretty hard to me.
Do you want to put the zip ties in?
I can try.
Yeah, I think you can. You can certainly do it. Here. So what you're going to do, see, this is just honey right here. So you're just going to kind of poke it through, okay?
Yep.
Right up in the corner. And I'll give that to you and I'll...
Through.
Cool. Okay, go ahead and push it all the way. And you're gonna have to spin it. We need the... There we go. All right, so go ahead and zip it.
How tight?
You want it pretty tight. You just don't get a bee. There you go. Oh, everything's harder with gloves.
That.
Tighter.
That.
Tighter.
That.
Tighter.
That.
There you go. All right, so you gotta do the same thing on this corner.
Okay, how many is it tied over there?
All right, so we're gonna do the same thing to the other frame.
Look.
She's got her own
Oh no,
idea.
a baby's lost.
What happened?
She's down here. It's a baby girl.
Here you go. She'll probably find her way back. She can probably smell it. There we go. Okay, so you ready to zip tie it? Here, let me hand you this.
Oh, this one looks like way harder.
That's it. Okay, so now
It's metal rod.
metal rod. You can go ahead and slide that through. These are aluminum rods that we had cut to fit a regular 10 frame. We're gonna line these up. Okay, whoop, back it up just a tad. All right. Excellent. Last zip tie. Oops. It's a little tricky. Okay. Now I'm going to probably do this part because it's going to be some maneuvering. Can you hold this? All right. So now we're going to carefully lower the whole thing in. Okay, so you can show it from the top down here, Ian. Okay, they'll probably build comb between the two frames, but we can always cut that off later. And then when everything is hatched out.
Since my bees are always are always crazy with comb, won't they build it all over in there on the gaps there?
We're gonna put some extra frames in here. Okay, so I'm gonna go get a frame right now.
Do you want me to stop the video though?
Yeah.